What's good, y'all? I'm Robbie Seabrook III, one of the associate editors here at Double XL Magazine. Today's guest is PGF Nuk. Um, it'll be fun, man. Definitely trying to get him on the show for a little minute, but we got him today. Switch Music is out. I don't remember how many weeks ago it was, but it's definitely recently. So we talk about that. Of course, talk about Waddup, and just chop it up with him, talk about how he got to this point and how he got big so fast. So, oh, sorry, New York. Anyway, so as soon as he pops up in here, I'm gonna get him on there. What's good?
Hey, bro, get the fuck out the camera. You all in the back.
What an entrance, man. Thank
Good entrance.
Yeah, thank you for pulling up and doing the show, man.
Yeah, what's going on, man?
Nothing much. They was in here. Like, I'm trying to introduce the show. They're like, "Yo, hurry up, get them on." So I'm glad that you're here now. They want to hear that. Crazy. Okay, so let's start from the top, man. How did you start rapping? How did you kind of decide this is something you want to give a try?
That shit just came out of nowhere. I had one of my homies. He was just rapping a lot, type shit. Then he ended up passing away, so I just took on what he had going on. You feel me? I ain't never knew how to rap until he was telling me, like, man, we should start rapping. We was so young, we ain't had no real dreams. Hooping dreams only last so far,
Mm-hmm.
You gonna make it to the NBA. So he just like, man, we should start rapping about shit we doing. And then I just started rapping, He died though, but then I just kept rapping.
When was that? When you started? When was that?
That was like 2017. 2017 when I started just trying the shit,
Of course, Chicago drill scene has been huge for so long now. I know when you in 2017, kind of what was making you feel like, oh, I can do this? Because I know your man, rest in peace, had told you we should do this, but kind of what convinced you like, oh, I could really make this happen?
Oh, the engagement that people was giving me, when I started rapping and shit like that, it just it's like they wanted me to be famous, people came to me so easily. I was getting views so easily, all type of shit. You feel me? Like I was so entertaining for these people, so it really gave me the confidence just to rap, just rap, keep going, it's working, So that's what it was for me.
No, that's cool though. I think that that's what kind of holds back a lot of artists. Like when they come out the gate, sometimes it can get discouraged because it takes a little while to start rolling. But you hung in there and it started moving pretty quickly. What's the first song you dropped?
Hinduce. It's called Hinduce. That's like the first song I ever put out. My first ever song. I be at like 600K right now.
Wow. So when you put it out, did it start kind of moving quickly? Because you were talking about early on, people were just supporting you out the gate.
That's exactly what I'm saying. My first song, my first ever time dropping the song, that bitch did 600K. So that's already confidence right there. Like, just keep going, don't stop. You're gonna get a million. You're gonna get a couple million. I just kept going, It took a while though. That shit was going down and up. Don't get me wrong. That was the only song I had for six. I did that motherfucker. Bitch did 600K. All my other songs did 30K, 20K.
Mm-hmm.
Then I dropped another song called Pure Pool. That bitch did 600K.
Mm-hmm.
Then I dropped some more shit. That shit did 20K, 30K, 100K. Then I dropped Waddup, and shit started going up.
When you put out Hinduce, right, and it did so much better than all the other songs, did you think something is different about that song, or you just thought it was just the right time?
I think something different was about it. I feel like I made an entrance, every song got their own feel, their own different feel, So, but I'm saying that to say that it was it had a different vibe. That's what it was. I believe all songs got their own type of vibes.
Mm-hmm.
And I feel like depending on the song, it'll really go up,
Right. Okay, so you put that song out, do 600K. You said you kept putting out more songs. They didn't all do as well, but you had other songs that were just as big.
Yeah.
So what's kind of happening for you locally now? Because when you are a rapper and you're putting songs out and you're starting to get real momentum locally, kind of what's changing around you? Are you getting more opportunities music-wise? People are recognizing you
I mean, they knew you already, but they're recognizing you for the music now. Like, how are those changes happening?
Yeah, in that time period, yeah, it was like, you know, like, I'm starting to get spotted. People starting to recognize who I am, and it was like, boy, even like opportunities was coming through the door because I was like a new rapper, you know. So all the cameramen was wanting to shoot videos for free for me, you know. It was like, it was a lot of love when you coming up, being a rapper, being an upcoming rapper, and like doing the hood and the neighborhood local. Like, people showing a lot of respect, especially when I came from a neighborhood and there ain't no big rappers came from yet, you know. So I was really showing a lot of local love. Like, people just give me opportunities. Bloggers want to do interviews with me, and you feel me? I ain't have to pay nobody or nothing. You know, it was just a lot of love coming from that.
Right. Okay, so I know you. Of course, we were going to talk about Waddup, and you just brought it up like a little bit earlier. So, when did you come up with the song? Like, kind of, when did you come up with the song, and like, when did you actually make it before it came out?
I made that song in the house, man. Like, my girl was making. I was cooking, and my girl was watching me cook. So she gotta watch me cook, 'cause I don't know how to cook. So she watching me cook, but I'm freestyle rapping and shit. My manager just sent me the beat. You feel me? So I'm freestyle rapping and shit. And she whole time she writing down what I'm saying. You feel me? So I ain't really know until I check my notes. She was like, I wrote that shit down. I make that shit a song. Nobody liked that song. To be honest with you, I showed all my homies and shit. They like, nah, this not it. They thought my song "Glock with the Switch" was gonna be the one to blow. You feel me? And that bitch one took off. You feel me? Like, it just took off from there. Like, I was making that song, making bacon. I wasn't even thinking about shit, bro. I was just talking crazy, making food. Oh my dear homie, that motherfucker go clean up.
I was gonna ask too. I'm glad that you said that, because I was gonna ask. I was like, wait, what were you making? And I was like,
yeah, I was making bacon and waffles and shit. Like, I ain't on no tough shit. I'm in my drawers and shit. I'm just nice as hell. I'll make you a plate. I'm in up. What up? Then they on they block, time to slide. Fuck them up. Cooking bacon. I'm full of tough as hell. That shit hard.
How did she know? How did she know to write it down? Has she ever done that before?
Yeah, but nah, you feel me? Like, a lot of times she'll write it down when she know I'm occupied, when I can't write it. She see me when I write songs, I get frustrated when I can't remember what the fuck I said. You feel me? Because I'll be freestyling shit. And then I'll be trying to write it down. I'll be like, what the fuck I say, babe? You feel me? Like, so she just know her, yeah, like, all right, when he freestyling, write some shit down for him that he's saying so he won't be mad and tweaking and getting his feelings because he can't make the song over. I'll be tweaking, I get mad when I can't remember what the fuck I just said. I be feeling like I be saying some wrong shit. So I be like, damn, I wish some motherfucker record me like 24/7. You feel me?
Right.
That's how I be sometimes though. But yeah, she just knew what to do.
From her writing it down and going to the studio and then you putting it out, like, how much time passed between those? Like, how long did it go from I'm rapping while I'm cooking to this is a song and it's out?
Like a week.
Wow.
No rap. Like, we ain't had no real faith for the song. Man, I was making bacon when I was rapping it. So we not really thinking this it. You feel me? Like, we just thinking this just some regular shit like I regularly do. So I just promise I go to the studio a week later, I drop that shit, then I call a cameraman. I just feel like the song is hidden. So I'm telling me, like, this bitch hitting the gas. Like, man, we don't want to shoot this shit, man. Shoot something else. The gas not feeling it. But I had a cameraman come, shout out Lou Visuals. He came, shot that shit for the free, and we went up, you know? Like, that shit, all the guys, like, once the video dropped and I got 1 million, everybody was apologizing. Motherfucker, like, for that shit hit, gang. I ain't gonna lie. Motherfucker, my bag for that shit nice, though, man. We went up. I went there like a week later, though.
Oh, I gotta say, too, they definitely, though, they are stand-up guys for apologizing, too, because a lot of times, especially like in rapper, like in like a rapper circles and stuff like that, like, if they have a song that blows up and other people didn't think it would be the one, like, they just didn't happen. Like, so they're cool coming back to you and being like, look, all right, I was wrong. But, you know, that's cool.
Yeah, the guys solid, man. They came back like, my bad, bro. Like, we ain't even know, bro. But they only reason my fuck come back like that because they support me so much for everything. And the one time they feel like, nah, this not it. Then they go up. They like, damn, bro. Like, so we support you with everything, and now we saying this not it. Now we tweaking. You feel me?
Right.
So nowadays, anything got dropped, anything got recorded. That's it. That's it. That's it. That shit probably we can see it. That's it right there. That's the one. Oh, bro.
So okay, so the song blows up. It happened because I mean, of course, I lived through it. In my mind, it happened pretty quickly because I remember seeing it early, and then maybe 2 weeks later, it was like everywhere.
Yeah.
So when that's happening, kind of what do you remember from that moment when the song is starting to take off and it's really becoming like this larger than life thing for you? Um, what's changing around you at that point?
At that point, at that time period, now it's like labels. You know, that's the big change. Keep it 100 with just labels. Now I got a hit record. I got a nice catalog and millions of views of songs, all on my own platform. You feel me? So now people starting to hit me. You know, like I ain't never went on my Gmail as much as I did then. You feel me? Like that bitch was rock. I promise you, man. It was like labels trying to get at me. They was trying to make offers for me and shit. You know.
Did you like when it came to like your career and stuff like that? Did you see it getting to that point where like labels would be like beating the door down trying to get in touch with you?
I mean, yeah, cause that was my dream. Don't get me wrong, that was my dream to get big off the drop shit. But no, I ain't. I mean, I was too much in the streets. Like, I wasn't thinking about getting money from labels and being a big rap star and having to have security and all that other extra shit. You feel me? I'm more like I'm just rapping shit. Like that's all I'm doing. Like I just rap. Like I ain't even thinking this shit was gonna go up. I was more so concerned about what was going on in the streets. I was so young and dumb. I wasn't thinking about my long term of my life. You know, I was just thinking like I'm 17, 18 in the streets right now. I was like that's all I was thinking. Like I wasn't thinking about nothing else. Like I was.
Do you
I was
think do you think that like your do you think your success has kind of changed your mindset because of just kind of the way you're talking? Like you think that the music working kind of changed how you think about your life and kind of what you want to do?
Yeah, the music really gave me a lot of opportunities. Like right now, you feel me? I'm in a hotel. I'm in New York, living life. You know, like you feel me. So it's like, yeah, you feel me. It made me think way more. You feel me? Because it gave me so many opportunities. So now it's like, I don't need to just be on my block, gang banging, looking dumb, broke as hell. You feel me? Like you feel me? I can really be having shit. You feel me? I can really be just like living life. You feel me? Having shit. You know, like this just like real life, you feel me? So now I just started to take my opportunities and say fuck that street shit, you feel me? I'm gonna live through the street shit in my music, you know?
Right.
That's how I do it.
I know you were talking about the labels. Um, when did you sign the Alamo, and kind of what was that like? Like, kind of what drew you?
Alamo found me, man. Like I love Alamo Records, man. They do me real good. They treat me real well. You know, like it was a motherfucker who kept texting me a lot of times on Gmail. I didn't know who the fuck it was. Thought it was a fan until he let me know who he really was, type shit. Cause I reply to all my fans. If you a fan on her, you know I reply. I text back all type of shit. Like I don't even be can. Like this shit not. I ain't used to this shit. I need to be real live media trained. Like
Right.
social media trained. Like I text everybody back, so everybody love. I fucking argue with you, all type of shit. You know. I just. Motherfucker just texted me a lot, and I found out who he was, you know, and he was an A&R for that label, and he took me in, he told me a lot of things. I got on a Zoom call with them, and we talk business, you know. That's how it was.
Okay. All right. Of course, got to talk about the Waddup remix, Polo G. I know. Of course, the research I found out that y'all were cousins, and you told him at the shoot. Is that how that happened?
Yeah, we low key is cousins though. Like my mom married to a motherfucker that's related to his family type shit. You feel me? So
Okay.
we ain't cousins. You feel me? But we cousins to like marriage type shit. You feel me?
Right.
So yeah, but that ain't play no part in what we had going on. You feel
Right.
me? He really was just fucking with my song heavily, you know. And one of my managers was hitting him, then the label started trying to hit him, and we all just worked together to get him on that. You know, he was fucking with me. He came like a real nigga, no money, no extra shit, just came and went crazy, and we just went up, you know.
Right. I saw you talking about how when you did the video, he thanked you for it because it kind of got him back in like his earlier environment when he was coming up.
Yeah, I ain't gonna say he thanked me, but he acknowledged me for it. You know,
Right.
like he got his own thing going on. You know, he one of the biggest artists, but he really fucked with me hard for that, you know. I put him back in that savage mode, you know.
Right.
Back in that savage mode, you know.
Right. Right. And I think that was definitely one of the things I took away from the video too, is that it was very natural for the two of y'all. Like this is just what y'all do. And I think you know, he's a good fit to the song, and it also shows kind of, you know, how far you're going when you have, you know, one of the biggest artists from your city, and he just wants to get on the song just because he likes the song. You know?
Yeah, he really fucked with that song, man. He was blasting my. He was one of the first rappers blasting my shit on his birthday, like on live, tagging me, all type of shit, man. He was showing a lot of love.
Right. In addition to What Up, you know, the thing about you is What Up, huge, still streaming, still getting all these views, but you had other songs that were kind of moving around the same time.
Yeah.
You know, you had this Nook, you Turn Your Shooters Up. Do you feel like, how do you feel like those other songs in your catalog kind of support, you know, where you're at now? Like, because, you know, you had to kind of build up to this point.
Yeah, like I feel like the other songs, like, really, like, I feel like they just keeping me alive in a sense, you know, like keeping my name going up. You feel me? You know, it's hard to come up with hit records. I'm real early in this game right now. You feel me? So I got a lot of work to do. But yeah, that's just really what it was. It showed my potential. You feel me? It showed that I could keep. I could come with some blasters. You know,
Right.
some blasters. Some shit you gonna blast all day. You know, I could come with some blasters. You know, like. They just show my potential, and you know, I got a nice little group of little guys. They like my little brothers and them, and everybody who rap too. They going crazy too. Like they keeping my name, everything just keep my name up. You know, that's all. That's all that the extra songs do for me. I'm trying to make another hit, man.
Right. Right. I mean,
that's all I'm trying to do.
I mean, it'll come because you know, now you know what works. You know, it's like winning a championship. You know what it takes to get to this point. So now. Just kind of build around that, and you keep kind of working in that same space. One thing about you too, you have worked with multiple, you know, New York City drill rappers, because you know drill has expanded everywhere now. Of course, one of them is in here. The 26AR actually walked in. He was in here like maybe 5-10 minutes ago. But
26AR,
yeah,
that's my guy.
He like, kind of what draws you to kind of like work with the artists who are doing drill in like other states or other cities? Like, what do you like look for? What do you like see? Because you don't just rap with anybody. Like you very specific.
Yeah, and it's like for me, I like authenticity. You feel me? Like I'm from the Rock. I'm from Chicago. You know, if you coming out of that talking crazy, you gotta be in the streets. You coming from out of Chicago talking crazy. Ain't no nigga come out of Chicago talk crazy. He ain't did shit. You know, like niggas talk crazy because they done did some wild shit before. You know, so that's what I'm saying. Like it just be that. So when I go to these other cities, I meet these other rappers. I ask questions. You know, I analyze niggas. I talk to niggas. It just be about how real you is to yourself. You feel me? To me, like that's how you know when a nigga a real nigga. Like, you feel me? Like I don't be giving no fuck about what other people say about other rappers. Like, it's a lot of rumors about other rappers in other cities and what they done did and shit like that. I take mine to that, you feel me? But at the same time, it's about how you approach me and the energy you give me, you know? That's how I put it. Like, I don't be, you feel me? I fuck with a lot of the rappers from out here, you know? From out of New York, from out of Detroit, every GMO Stacks, everywhere. Like, I fuck with a lot of rappers everywhere. Atlanta, Tootie Raw, Boosie Son, all of that. I be fucking with a lot of rappers, you know? I be everywhere, getting over everybody, trying to see what's going on. I'm new to this shit, so I'm really just trying to scratch out my bubble.
Right. No, that's cool too. That you keep kind of like really like leaning on the point that you wanna experience all of this and really like be present and really get everything you can out of the rap stuff and really paying attention, because I think that's valuable too. I think you just knowing what's going on in rap, like outside of yourself, because I never think it's cool when rappers pretend they aren't aware of other rappers. Like when they act like they don't know what else is happening except themselves.
Yeah.
Like, you do know. You probably should know. You know? But okay, so let's talk about Switch Music. How did it feel when you finally dropped it? You put it out there. Did you feel like, oh, I'm really here now?
Yeah, that gave me a stat. Like when I dropped that, I felt like I was a part of the industry now. Like that's just how I put it. Like once I dropped that, I felt like I was a part of the industry. I feel like like I'm still a rookie, but I feel like I put myself in a position where like I'm a part of this shit now, you know, like I'm a part of the rap culture and what's going on. You feel me? So I dropped that shit. It was like crazy, you know. Like it's my first time dropping a whole bunch of songs at one time. You feel me? Like doing a lot of the features. Shout out Herb. You know, he jumped on 2 of my songs on that tape. You know, like it's crazy. Like just getting that support from a lot of people. You feel me? There's a lot of people that supposed to be on that tape too that ain't on there. I got songs still, man. It's just we just holding shit back.
Okay, I did not know that. So are they still gonna come out like later on?
Switch Music 2 on the way, man. Switch
Okay.
Music 2 on the way. I got another tape. I ain't doing no slow down with y'all, man. I've been
Okay.
locked in for like 4 days already. I ain't never leaving out the booth. As soon as I leave from here, I'm finna go to the studio. That
Okay.
shit don't stop.
Um. Okay. Speaking of songs, somebody has met you for the first time, just hearing you for the first time. What are the songs that you're like, they gotta hear these? What are these? What are the like can't miss songs from you?
That if I'm trying to like get a motherfucker start listening to me, you basically like what's the first song that I give to him? What Up for sure. That's like a
Right.
good. That's just a song that's just gonna make you like, okay, he wrong. But like I'm gonna go to the tape like Switch Music. That's one of my favorite songs. Switch Music, the song that's on Switch Music. That's my favorite. Like that motherfucker just hit different. All motherfucker listen to that song. What you doing on Switch Music? Like that shit so hard. Like people don't know. Like that probably got one of the least views on my shit. But that's a song where they can show y'all I can switch it up a little bit. You feel me? But I got that should let y'all know. Fuck you think I ain't practicing? Look, I got some raw ass shit. I got some raw singing shit. Like I'm really trying this shit. You ain't never seen a nigga in a ski mask sing on Limo. Like, I got some shit for y'all. Y'all think this shit a game? I think this shit a game, bro. Like, hey man, look, I just feel like motherfucker ain't gonna be interested in wanting to listen to my music just off my character game. Like, you gonna want to listen. What the fuck he talking about, man? He mask and a hat on and he rapping and talking crazy all the time. Motherfucker want to listen, bro. Like, it's just the vibes I give off, bro.
Okay.
Yeah.
What's something most people don't know about you? It could be like a random hobby or interest you have.
I like Fortnite. I love it. I'll be 100. I don't even play the game. I watch videos on YouTube, like a kid. Like, a little more great. I watch Phase Replay. Like he be doing some raw shit. I used to play that shit before, like all this shit. Feel me? So I used to be like chilling, playing the games, type shit. My homies know. But I stopped playing that shit because I got so much in the streets and I started like rapping all that extra shit. So
Right.
I just still watch the videos like how I used to when I was a shorty. That's the shit I just randomly do though. Like just watch videos about Fortnite. Like I
I'm
be tweaking.
I'm laughing because I do the same thing. Like I don't watch like it's like not like well I watch my friends play Fortnite, but like Apex Legends, people playing sports games, I will sit there and watch them and like have no and like I wouldn't even want to play the game. Like I would just sit there. I would just
Watch.
be like, wow, this is great, and then just like move on and like just be totally fine with it. Right. So no, that's pretty cool because people in the I feel like people do because people were in the comments. There's some guy in the comments keep saying Fortnite, and he was saying it. He was saying it before you said it. So I don't know. Maybe he
They
knew.
know because I be telling them on Instagram like I be telling them if actually they want to do they want to play with me and shit. You feel me? Like they know I love me. I really been trying to get my song on there like as an emo when they dance and shit. I'm trying to get what up on that man. I want to motherfucker kill somebody in it. This shit is not a skit. Oh no, that shit gonna go crazy. Tell me if I put that shit on Fortnite, y'all they gonna use that emo all day. Y'all kill a motherfucker. Boy, this shit is not a skit. They gonna put that part on that bitch. That shit gonna go crazy. That shit gonna go crazy, boy. I
Okay.
do this shit in real life. This shit is not a skit. As soon as you pop a motherfucker, that shit gonna be decent. I ain't gonna lie for that shit gonna be hard.
Okay. Well, thanks for the time, man. This was great. You know, I learned a lot about you, man. You know, you brought a lot of personality to this. So, you know, definitely happy to have you. Just
Yeah.
to wrap up, is there anything you want to talk about? Anything you want to bring up, promote, throw out?
Shout out Lil Bro them. Shout out PGF Table. Shout out PGF Muda. Shout out OT and Chase. Feel me? Shout out John Rain. Shout out AI. Shout out Shy K. You You know, shout out for them, all the guys, people I fuck with. Shout out my wife. You know, she tweaking. Shout out everybody. You know, shout out XXL. Y'all keep going crazy, man. We gonna go up.
Absolutely. All right, my man. Thank you.
So.